Oh, I think we're live.
I think we are live. Yes, we are live.
Yay! All right. All right, guys. We hopped on here a few minutes early this week. We wanted to make sure that everything was a go and working. And if not, we had backup plans in place this week. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and click on mine to make sure. Kill the volume. But that way I can see comments. All right. Well, I am excited for this week's training, Ruth, because I know there are so many people in this industry who have not had the success they've been looking for. In fact, if you read our title that there's only a 3% success rate, that means that 97% of the people are failing. That's huge, huge.
It's massive. And it's really a sad statistic because network marketers are awesome people and they're entrepreneurs and they're go-getters and they want to have success. And the problem is once they run out of friends and family and making a list doesn't work anymore, they're stuck.
Yeah. And it's crazy because you're right. Network marketers are awesome. I really think that, we probably make up about 1% of the population and of, people who are really going for things. So great. We've got a bunch of people jumping on here. Let's see here. Let's welcome a few people in. I know we're not quite at 11 yet, but we've got Donald, Heidi, Victoria. Welcome, guys. So glad you guys are on here.
Hey, Sarah, thanks for joining in. Nice to see you here.
All right, let's see. Hey, I gotta move my tab, guys, so I can actually read all of your comments. Make sure I get everything lined up just right. All right. Yes, hey, Sarah, how are you? All right. Oh, and Tiana, too. All right, guys, thanks for hopping on. Well, who's excited to learn something new, and who wants to be part of that 3% that's crushing it in network marketing? Give
I
us a,
like to see any no's.
yeah, I want to see lots of me on there. This is the one time you can be selfish. All right. Let's see here. All right. Michelle joined. Jessica. All right. Well, I have 11 o'clock. So Rob's on here as well.
Hey,
All right.
Victoria, thanks for joining in, Victoria. We've got some more people hopping on.
All right. Well, we'll give it just a second then before we do that. Well, like I said, we are really excited to share this training with you guys. Like we said in the title, 3% of network marketers are really succeeding. And it's really only 1% of those, or maybe even a little less than 1% of those, who are actually massively succeeding in this industry. And what that means that 97% of the people are not. And we want to help you guys be part of that 1% and 3%, not that 97%.
That's the no-go zone.
Yes. No. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and share our slide and get started if everybody's ready. If you guys are ready, say ready, just so we can hop on here. All right. Let me just do. All right. This may kill my other screen. All right. All right. So like we said, guys, this week, our topic is that there's a 3% success rate in network marketing. And I want to know, are you ready to be a part of it? Right? Are you ready to be a part of that 3% that's actually making money and actually moving forward in this business?
Give us some of those love hearts, guys, if you're ready to be part of that. We want to see some excitement here because we need excitement in our business if we want to be part of that 3%. So let's see some love hearts.
Yes. All
So guys,
right.
in case we haven't met before, we're Trisha Vizera and Ruth Sheridan. I'm Ruth, that's Trisha. And we've been in network marketing for a combined 20 plus years. It's a long time in the industry. We've seen old school, middle school, and now new school ways of growing. We build entirely online, guys, using attraction marketing principles, both organic strategies and automated strategies. So that means unpaid ways and paid ads. We use both strategies. We're both marketing coaches for a big internet marketing company that's quite well known in the industry. We feel mentally and physically on fire And I can't tell you how important that is in your business to really take care of yourself, show up, get enough sleep, exercise, eat right, so you have energy in the day to not only do your business, but to attract people, because like energies attract, right? We are both moms, and in the past 3 years, this is crazy, we have coached over 3,000 of those people in that 97% range. People coming to us looking for help with network marketing who are struggling. We're both six-figure income earners in the industry, and we are super passionate about helping people become that 3%. So that's why we show up in this group. That's why we show up on social media, to help you become part of that 3%.
Absolutely. And I'm excited about that because, guys, we have got stuff that duplicates, and we know it can help you. So we're really excited. So here's what we're going to cover today. We're going to cover the top 4 reasons that network marketers fail or never reach their full potential. And we're going to do that by covering some of the secrets. Secret number 1 being bad leadership. Now, you're going to be surprised when you hear some of the things that could make up a bad leader, right? Secret number 2, not everyone wants or needs your products. Now, I know that's not something that you guys always hear. You probably hear the exact opposite, but I can promise you, if you can start remembering and really thinking that way, that not everyone wants your products or needs them, things will change for you. Secret number 3, social media success doesn't require spamming or sending awkward copy paste messages. I know that's a hard one too, because so many of us were taught to do it that way. And secret number 4, how to get access to a proven system that's going to help you get the results that you're looking for.
So why this is different. Number 1, we aren't going to be telling you to make that list of 100 people or prospect people in malls, or we're not going to tell you that you have to talk to the guy in the airplane next to you who really isn't interested in talking to you. He just wants to watch his movie. We're not going to be teaching you that you should be sending those hey girl messages, those copy paste messages that no one responds back to anyway. This is different because you're going to learn really what attraction marketing is and how to use that instead of spammy marketing. So it's attraction versus spam. I would rather be an attractor than a spammer.
Absolutely.
And, no expensive ad budget or fancy technology that doesn't duplicate. So a lot of people, when they first get started in attraction marketing, they're pretty scared that they're going to need this big ad budget, and it doesn't need to be that way.
Yeah, so true. So true. So guys, this is for you. So first of all, if this is resonating, if this is something you're looking for, guys, give us a yes. Okay, give us a yes. All right, so this is for you if you're looking for a duplicatable system that's a plug and play online system. I know for me, that is something that I had been looking for a long time, because you know, you guys, probably a lot of you're probably some of the best performers in your organization. And I know that was me. I was someone who always was on the trips, always won, you know, whatever the promotion was, and was making money. And I just thought everybody was like that. But what I found was the things that I was doing, they weren't duplicatable because some people really weren't willing to do them. So we have created things that are duplicatable that you can really plug and play and get people into. This is for you if you're stuck because the strategies you're using aren't working anymore. And I can tell you guys, the strategies that worked a year ago aren't working anymore. 6 months ago aren't, let alone the 3 years, 5 years ago that a lot of your uplines used to get the success that they had. Those things are not working anymore. Ruth and I talk to those people every day, and they are just so frustrated and over it and wanting a new way. This is also for you if you prefer attraction marketing over spammy marketing. And we like to, you know, kind of joke on that, but it's actually really serious because nobody wants to be a spammer. You really don't. You get shut down for it, you lose friends for it. To be honest, you just don't even look like a professional when you're doing your business that way. And I don't know about you guys, but I like to look like a professional. I am a professional, and that's how I want people looking at me as well. And no marketing no going out to home parties and meetups. Those aren't the things that we want to be doing either. And this is for you if you want a system to help you take control of your business and rank advance in the next 90 days. If you were
Yes.
right? Who can get excited over rank and advancing in the next 90 days? If that is you, drop us some hearts. Drop us some hearts. Because I know, and this is a proven statistic, if you can get someone to make even a dollar in their first 60 days, they are going to be more likely to stick around than someone who hasn't made anything. And just think about it. If you can help someone get several $100s or $1,000 into their pocket in a short span of time, how excited they're going to be to stick around, right? It makes a difference. So we want to help people who are ready and willing to do the work it takes to rank advance in the next 90 days.
We're getting some love hearts, Trish.
Yay, I love it. I love it.
Coming up. So guys, this isn't for you if you're not open to mentorship and systems, because a lot of the things that we teach in this group are relatively new concepts that may be new to you in network marketing. If you're not motivated and goal oriented, because the things that we teach require action, and they require, in general, some daily action. It doesn't mean you need 10 hours a day, but you're going to have to, get the ball rolling. You're going to have to show up for your business every day. It's not for you if you're looking for push button success. And that's one of the things I often tell our coaching students is they think that coming into the internet space is just going to be, oh, I push a few buttons and I'm going to, have tons of leads and make tons of sales and recruits. And it's not that way. So it takes time to develop the skill and the momentum. It takes time to build your brand and create trust. So if you're looking for a push button system, you may as well log off now. That's not what this is, okay? Nope. We're teaching you real marketing, real skills. And if you think about it, that is one of the most valuable things you can own in this day and age is understand how to use the internet to have a worldwide reach and build your business. So if that excites you, then this is for you. And obviously this isn't for you if you're not interested in building online. But I think if you're here, you're probably interested in building online.
Yeah. And the thing is, although Ruth and I have built both ways and we can definitely teach you the old school ways, if that's what you're wanting, truly, we're really looking to build with people who want to build online because you're going to be able to build faster that way. And the thing is, you want to keep up with the times. If you want to move your business faster, that's just going to help you get the fastest result.
So Tiana says here, most definitely, I want to grow my business, but help them grow theirs too. Absolutely. Duplicatable systems that are simple is what we teach. Anything too complex doesn't duplicate. So I'm excited for you, Tiana. I think you're going to get a lot of value from this.
Yeah. And I love how she says that too, because I'll be honest, even though, I had had a lot of success in my past companies and even in this one, when you're on those company trips alone without your team, it's not as fun. You want to be there with your team. You want to be sharing this with people. And so what I've loved about doing this, and one of the reasons that I really sought out this way of building was so that I would have something duplicatable to actually have a team who wanted to run together and have fun. And we do have fun. So I like that. All right. So guys, if you want to have some fun, drop us a fun as well. But why this is important to you right now? Well, guys, it is 2020 and social media is changing quickly. And if you are not staying up on the trends, you're going to fall behind. Hands down. If you are not branding yourself online and using the systems, they're going to be key right now to your success of building. And if you're not going to do that, you're honestly not going to be able to really stand out over the next couple of years, because branding yourself is really what's going to set you apart and what's going to allow you to really build that business into the future. So it's important to start learning those skill sets now and not waiting. And guys, timing does matter. Okay. It really does. It's not just a scare tactic with people. I know we like to think that, but timing does matter because, think about it. Think back to, when Apple stock first came out or something. Had we all bought some shares in that, how rich would we be today, right? And, there's so many examples in history that, if you know that you need to make a change, then just make the change. Don't wait around deciding whether it's going to be a good change or not, because the timing that you get into your company matters, and the timing of when you start things matters.
So Trish, we got some people who want to have fun. Those are the people
Yes.
who love
I love
Tia,
it.
Patty, Ed. Awesome. Because when we're having fun in our business, it's way easier to show up. And
It totally is.
with good energy, right? So
Yes,
love that.
for sure.
So
All right.
there's really 4 phases in network marketing. And the first phase, and drop me a 1 in the comments if you felt this way when you first started with your network marketing company. You were super excited, right? You were just gonna rock it, and you were out there connecting with people, whether online or offline, and super excited about your products, your business, about the potential you could see in your life in the future as a result of the income this business was going to generate for you. And then you start to feel disappointment. That's phase 2, is disappointment. Reality sets in, and maybe you reached out to all of your prospects, and then you're going, oh, what next? Like, I don't know what to do, and my business is stalled. And you start to feel like your dreams are slipping away, right? And then you come to a critical point where a decision has to be made, a decision whether your goals and dreams are big enough to really go for, right? And that's what happened to me. I realized that the quality of my life depended on me having success in this business. And that's when you switch to fight. What does fight look like? It looks like doing what it takes to make it happen. And for me, and I know I can speak on behalf of Trish, that came down to learning some real marketing skills. And guys, real marketing skills are not falling prey to the concept that everyone is your prospect, because they're not. And when you fight for that success and you learn new skills and you apply them every day, you get this compound effect happening, so that in phase 3, you get financial freedom, right? Sorry, guys. So phase 3 is financial freedom, where you realize your goals. So that's sort of the phases of network marketing that we tend to go through. Unfortunately, at the critical point, too many people either quit or they start jumping around to different training programs or companies, and they never settle into something long enough to actually become effective at it.
Yeah. And I do want to say, at that critical point, sometimes a change in company is necessary because maybe your values aren't aligned with where you are, or maybe you joined a friend, who came in or to a business together, and then that friend quit and you have no upline. Like, there are times that can happen, and it's not a bad thing. But it's what you do with that once you change. And it's making the change once, not 20 times. I talk to so many people who've been in 10 or more companies. You can't get success if you don't stay somewhere long enough. So, yes, sometimes it is an option that you need to change, but make a wise decision when you do that. And Ruth and I have done trainings on that before, what to look for in a company as well, and can absolutely help out with that. Oops, there we go. So our goal for you is we want to provide you with the tools, systems, and leadership that you need so you can finally achieve the network marketing success that you deserve. We talk to so many people on a daily basis who are just not getting this at all. And it really breaks my heart because I know there's a better way. And not only are they failing at building online, they're just failing because they've just never had proper training. And Ruth and I both come from backgrounds where we've had phenomenal training in this industry. And, as coaches, we get to share it with people a lot, but we're also excited because we get to share it with our team members and for the people, who are really ready to run. So that's our goal for you as well.
So will you stick around till the end? By the end of this training, you're going to understand the things that are going to really help you accelerate your business and get into that 3%.
Yeah. So guys, how we got here, like Ruth had talked about before, we've had years in network marketing doing things the traditional way. that really led to massive burnout. Going to the malls every day, going to home parties, running meetups, just nonstop all the time. And you just can't do that forever. And to be honest, you just don't get that financial or time freedom really that you're looking for when you're doing that. Enrolling with zero duplication equals no growth and always backfilling. And that is something that we both had too. I remember, winning recruiting contest after recruiting contest and thinking, okay, I'm bringing all these people in. Something has got to change, right? You hear how if you can bring in 10 a month for so many months, you can do it. Well, the thing is, if you can't get duplication within that, you're always you're just backfilling. You're just filling in for all those people who've left the prayer. People you brought in this month are filling the people who left that month. So you need something where that people will stick around and actually start duplicating with you. We felt like white noise on social media. The only engagement from people really was from our companies. You would make a post and you notice every single person who was responding was in your company trying to help your post look good. But in reality, nobody was responding. And so both of our businesses had started moving backwards. Our dreams were starting to slip away. And that's when we started looking at other streams of revenue. And that's when we both sought out mentorship that really changed really the face of our business and really our future and put us where we are today.
So we had this light bulb moment. We had it separately because Tricia and I hadn't come totally together yet, but we came to the same conclusion, which is kind of cool. So we realized that there must be a gap in the skill set we had because both of us were amazing recruiters, but nothing was duplicating. So it basically network marketing became a job. And this whole concept of residual income and time freedom was non-existent. So we invested in digital marketing training and we partnered together. Now we're building a team 100% online using new online strategies, some of which we've developed on our own for our team. We feel, again, mentally and physically on fire. We're just so excited about what we're doing and how we're helping people. And we've done this consistently through a simple system and a system of groups that don't require technology, ad budgets, are highly duplicatable, simple to use. And we also became master closers. Now, so often in network marketing, I remember in the beginning, I was afraid of sales. I was taught that I just needed to share things. And that's one of the reasons why my business wasn't growing as fast as it could, was I didn't realize I was in sales. I was selling an opportunity, not only selling an opportunity, but I was selling a product. And I had to be able to close sales and recruit people, which is really closing sales in terms of a lifestyle business. And I had no idea what I was doing. So we went through some extensive sales training, which we pass on to our team as well. We don't sugarcoat anything on our team. We don't talk about sharing an opportunity. We are in business to do business. And yes, we serve people from the heart. But guys, if you're not making money in your business, you don't have much of a business. So we teach some pretty solid business skills.
Absolutely. All right. So guys, how would it feel? How would it feel to wake up every morning to an inbox full of messages from qualified prospects who want to work with you? If you can get excited about that, guys, drop me a 2, okay? And how would it feel to rank advance without harassing your friends and family, right? Wouldn't that be amazing that you actually get ranked because you're actually building your business and you're not calling in special favors to people along the way? Because I know that, I did that back in those early days. And it definitely, it actually, even though people did it and helped out, I know that it actually really kind of affected the relationship. So you don't want to be doing that. And how would it feel to build a tribe of people who want it as much as you do, right? For years, I remember it was like everybody I recruited, it's like they needed this. It could help them so much. But unfortunately, I always wanted it more for them than they did themselves. And they weren't willing to put in the work. And it was so frustrating because when you're someone who has that helping heart and you really want to, really change the situation for someone and they're not willing to put in the work, it's hard to swallow sometimes. So building with people who want it as much as you do is amazing. And how would it feel to be partnered with a company, a team, and a mission that completely aligns with your core values, right? Something that you know 100% is going in the direction that you want it to go in, and you can feel good about it every single day. If these are things, guys, that you are looking for, drop us a 3 in the comments. Drop us a 3.
Patty's saying yes, rank advancement would be wonderful. I think,
Yes, I love it.
yeah. So secret number one, guys, is bad leadership. Let's talk about bad leadership for a minute. It sounds so negative, but it happens in the industry. And having been in the industry for a long, long time now, I've seen both good and bad leadership. So what does it look like? Number one is negativity. So if you have people in your upline who are negative, they're maybe blaming the company. Maybe they're blaming another upline. Maybe they're negative about decisions that have been made. Maybe they're negative to you toward using the online space or social media to build. Or maybe you're trying to brand yourself and your upline's not supportive. There is nothing worse than having negativity around you when you're trying to build a business. And it's hard enough being an entrepreneur, a solopreneur. We have enough challenges that we have to get over. And the last thing we need to do is get over negativity as well. So if you have negativity in your organization, likely you should be aligning yourself with someone in your organization that is a positive influence on your business. And you can look upline to that, you can look crossline, you can look downline. But having negativity surrounding you, especially on those days where you're having wall kicking moments in your business, maybe things aren't going just right. And honestly, guys, we all have them. I still have them to this day where things don't go quite right and not the way expected. And the last thing you need is negative influences from your leadership. Okay, number two is ego. All right. Ego can destroy organizations because when ego comes into play, people don't have the other person's best interest in mind, right? And ego comes in the form of many, many different faces, but you'll know it exists when you feel it. So if you're working away and you're doing a great job and maybe you're not getting recognized the way that you really should, that's ego. Or maybe you feel a lot of competition from your uplines that, maybe you've done better than them in the month and they're not supporting you. That's ego. And there's nothing more deflating than that. So, leaders that have big egos, leaders who aren't humble, leaders who don't meet you where you're at can actually crush your spirit and ruin, like literally ruin your chances for success. So again, if you're feeling this, take a look at upline, crossline, downline, and find people to align with who are humble, who will support you, and who don't have egos. The next problem with leadership, and I saw this I've been in a couple of companies in the last 20 years, and is uplines and companies that don't have systems for success, or maybe they're stuck in old ways that just aren't working anymore. So remember, systems duplicate, people don't. And that comes down to what Trisha was saying before. Both Trisha and I were top recruiters in our companies, but we were constantly infilling because at the time, there was no simple system of duplication for our teams. So though we were out there recruiting like crazy, our teams weren't duplicating, so they weren't growing exponentially. And of course, that's what we want, right? So leaders who don't keep up with the times, with systems that, maybe antiquated systems that don't duplicate anymore, then I'm gonna go as far to say and be bold to say that is not good leadership, because they're not staying on top of their game to help you. The next thing is competition over collaboration. And again, that often comes down to ego, right? When we feel competition from our uplines and our leadership, as opposed to collaboration, things don't work. So, what does competition look like? People keeping things to themselves. Let's say they've found a success system that's working for them and they're not sharing it. And honestly, Trish, I don't know about you, but I see it over and over again in companies where some people are using attraction marketing.
Yeah,
I
I
have
do.
met some leaders who are building online and not sharing the concepts and the processes and the success systems with their teams. And
Which
it's
is
just
crazy to
not
me.
fair. It's just
Yeah.
not fair. But
Not
it
only
comes
is
from
it not,
people.
yeah, not only is it not fair, but it doesn't even make sense in
No,
my, because, when we all win, really, the company does better, we ourselves do better. But some people are so interested in making sure their numbers personally look good that they're not willing to share. I know I've personally, if someone has come in, even as a recruit that's talked to myself and someone else, I'd be happy to pass it on to my downline. It's still going to be in my business. So to me, it's still a win. But yeah, I'm with you on that one.
so drop us some love hearts, guys, if you've ever seen any of these things happening in your company, whether it's negativity, ego, no systems for duplication, or competition over collaboration. I know in my career in network marketing, I've seen it all. I've seen it all. And it can certainly deflate you.
It for sure. Absolutely. All right. Do we have any hearts coming in there? Any hearts? I see Tiana says, I've been in companies like that. Truly why I left a few of them.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's horrible. And it, you know what? It really gives the industry a bad name too, which is what's,
Jessica's saying, seen it. Yeah, I bet you most of you, if you've been in network marketing any length of time, you've seen some of these things happening.
yeah. Well, here's the good news, guys. How we set you up for success. The first of all, our systems are created to achieve duplication so no one is left behind. And I love it too, to be honest. Even in our compensation plan, we get rewarded for not leaving people behind. So I love that. But truly, it's more fun when we can all win together and all go have fun together and celebrate together. We have a strict no ego, no drama, or negativity policy in our business. I know I've actually asked people to leave my business before. I remember having a gal on my team, loved her as a person, like outside of business. We ran together, we did lots of things, but in the business, she was like a referee. Like she was constantly looking for fault with everything. And you just can't do business when you're not willing to be a player, right? When you're out there being a player on that field. And so yeah, we do not tolerate that. So you don't have to worry about that here. And our community and systems are designed to produce results. We don't want people working nonstop doing things that aren't going to actually get you a result. We want people using their time wisely and actually making money and growing in their business and finding people so that you're actually producing results and helping your people produce results as well. So if that sounds like something you guys are interested in, go ahead and drop us a thumbs up. Thumbs up.
Okay, so here's a big network marketing myth, guys. There's a lot of myths out there. Let me tell you, I bought into all of them when I first started. Leadership doesn't matter. Your success is up to you and no one else. So let's take a look at this statement. Yes, your success is up to you. You've got to put in the actions. You have to become creative. You have to learn some new skills, particularly as the industry changes, as social media changes. You got to find enough heart to make it work, to stay the game, to be consistent. But if you have leadership that isn't supporting you, is keeping things back from you, is not telling you the real way to build, is maybe feeling competitive with you, it can really drag you down and have a significant impact on your business and your success.
Yeah. And it doesn't mean that you can't survive. There are those people who still do. But all in all, leadership, it really does matter and it will make a difference. So, secret number two, and this one I love, Not everyone wants or needs your products.
So go ahead, Trish, you cover this one.
Yeah. So guys, here's the reality. And this one was a hard one for me to swallow in the beginning because I seriously had been brainwashed with this one. Now, here's the thing. I think we can all agree with this statement that depending on what our products are, that they could help everyone and they could be beneficial to everyone and it could be something that everyone can use, right? We can agree on that, I would think. However, not everybody wants them or needs them, right? So with that being said, not everyone is your prospect. You want to have prospects who actually are interested in your stuff. You don't want to be convincing people. And here's the thing, some people just need to process the information. It's not to say that some people won't aren't always going to be, yeah, let me rephrase this here. It doesn't mean that this person will never be a prospect or something like that. It just means that right now, not everyone is your prospect. So let's market to those people who we know are our prospects to make our time more efficient. And this is a big one too. Shaming people on social media for not buying your products or on how they spend their money will alienate your network. I know I did so many little price comparisons, things like that, showing how our product was better, this and that. As true as it may be, people get annoyed when you show them that, right? It's basically like just holding a sign up to someone and saying, you're wrong, you're wrong. Nobody wants to hear that or see that, right? And when you do that, they're just going to shut you down and they're never going to be open to seeing what you have or hearing about what you have. So just be nice, don't shame people for not doing what they're doing. You can think it, don't say it. Okay. So, and especially on social media, because too many people see it and you can't take it back. All right. And here's the other thing. If you want extraordinary results, you must, not should, you must be willing to trailblaze and be open to new ways of doing business, right? It's, think about it. It's a must that you breathe every day, right? You're not going to live if you're not breathing in fresh air, but it's a must. It's not oh, I think I should breathe today. No, it's a must that you do it. And it's the same thing. If you really truly want to build a business, it's a must that you're willing to go out and figure a few things out on your own and try some new things and also be open to those new ways of doing business. Because if we continue to do what we've always done before, we're going to always start getting some of those crappy results. And if you want better results, you need to try something new in order to get it. And guys, not all products are relevant. This is a big one. When Ruth and I do coaching, we get to talk to so many people and so many companies. And I am blown away sometimes that some of these companies even exist because I don't know who buys their products. In fact, I don't even think a lot of these companies have customers. I think they're all distributors, but that's a whole nother story. But there are so many things out there that where the products aren't relevant. And so we are so proud to know that everything that we have is extremely relevant to, everyday usage for people. So we love that. So guys, if this is resonating with you at all, drop us a 4.
So why partner with us? If you're at a stage where you're feeling any of these pains in your business, we have a pretty cool thing that we work on together. It's an alternate aging platform. Alternate aging really is what we're all about. It's about living a life of that is ageless. Physically, mentally, doesn't matter what age you are, you can learn anything. It's no excuses. You can learn technology. You can stay healthy and fit and active. You can have a young mindset. And that's what how Trish and I really live our lives. And that's what we inspire our team to do as well. Really live in an alternate aging way. And our company's products really do support that as well. Timing, our company is about to hit momentum. We're slated to be $1 billion company over the next 3 to 5 years. Timing is important, guys. When you come in is important. We provide you with a plug and play system to build your business. We teach you how to target and speak to the right people only and allow you to stand out on social media. Speaking to the right people only, what does that mean? It's going to save you a ton of time and with little rejection, because you're only speaking to people who are asking you for help with products, for help with growing an income, as opposed to believing everyone is your prospect, because they're not. We have outstanding leadership. We have the support of the top level of our company and corporate in terms of the way we build our line. We are trailblazing in this company. We are the only team who is building using attraction marketing, and we have the attention of everyone. We are a debt-free company, which is super important, especially when I was looking at this company. That was important to me as a CPA. I looked at the financials, and we've got an awesome CEO. So we're in a really, really good spot.
Yeah. And it's funny, Ruth, you're talking about the outstanding leadership, guys. We are making a mark. Doing what I do, we just go out and we build, we work our business. We don't flash a lot of stuff around. But everybody's kind of known, Ruth and I were doing this stuff, and, through that, we've qualified for some of the top leadership things that have happened over the last couple of months, to the point where the CMO has actually personally invited me into corporate next week to go through some of this stuff with what we're doing online. She's asking me questions at these trainings, wanting to know exactly what we're doing, because they know it's different. It's different than anything else they've seen before, and they see what we're doing with it. So that's really awesome. So another network marketing myth. I love these. You can be successful with any product or any company at any time. Just keep talking to more people.
Who's heard that before? I want to drop us some love hearts if you've heard that before. Just keep talking to more people.
You've got to go through the deck of cards. You got to go through the numbers. Yeah, have you heard this before, guys? If you have heard this, give us one of those laughing emojis, all right? Because here's the thing. Yes, I'm not saying that it's not possible at all, because there's always the exception to the rule, right? But for the majority of the people, it is going to matter what you have. The company is going to matter, and the products for sure are going to matter, especially in today's age, because there are more network marketing companies than ever out there. And the competition is just too steep. If you don't have something that somebody likes, they're not going to want to be a part of what you have. They just aren't. People are into reading labels. People are into knowing, how does this benefit me? It's not just about the making the money anymore. Although that's what we are all looking for. People really want to be able to stand behind their product and their company. And so now today, more than ever, this really is a thing that you do have to have a good company and a good product to succeed in this.
Okay, so secret number 3, social media success doesn't involve spamming and sending awkward messages.
I love it.
I love that one. So why doesn't this work? Well, there was a time that it did. Back when network marketers were new on social media, they literally could spam stuff. They could put before and after pictures on their profiles and links, and they could spam messages. And because people's inboxes weren't flooded with them, they got a little bit of traction that way. Guys, it doesn't work anymore. With 100 million network marketers out there, and 97 million of them, these are real stats, not making any money, it doesn't work, because most of them are using that strategy of just spamming everything anywhere, and it doesn't work. Social media is always changing. It literally changes day to day. And I see this with my coaching clients. One day their Facebook looks one way in Ad Manager, and the next day it looks different, because Facebook's always making changes. Social media is changing all the time. People have become numb to promotional posts. So remember what people are doing, guys, when they're on social media. Literally, 95% of people are on their phones and they are scrolling. So as soon as they see something salesy, they're going to scroll right on by. It's no different than telemarketers back in the day. When they would phone, what's the first thing you would do is hang up. Well, in 2020, the first thing you do is scroll quicker, right? So promotional posts do not work. People are not on social media to buy or be sold something. They are on social media to be educated, entertained, to get to solve their problems, right? They're not there to buy. Now, that doesn't mean they won't buy from you once you warm them up. But initially, when they're scrolling, they don't want to see your spammy stuff. Those hey girl messages from the past are an old tactic. I still get them. And I find it remarkable in 2020 that people still think they're going to work. But most people don't have any other strategy they've been taught. So they resort to that because they need to be busy and it's keeping them busy and they're crossing their fingers. Well, real businesses don't grow by crossing our fingers, guys. So those things just don't work anymore.
Exactly. Yeah, that is so true. And I'll be honest, when I was typing up these slides, I was just laughing, thinking about all those messages I used to send
Oh, me
people.
too.
Guys, if you are guilty of any of those tactics we just had up there, of the spamming and the hey girls, um, drop a yes. Just drop a yes. All right, so what you can do instead you can be sharing valuable information instead of spamming with people. And that's a strategy that we teach you. We're going to teach you what value actually means and what it is that you actually can be sharing along. And it's not even always, just a motivational thing. There's a series of things that we share with you that are going to really start creating conversations and engagement with your people so that when it's time to put an offer out there, people are going to act on it. You can be yourself, okay? Stop feeling like you need to be this fake person on social media and just show up as yourself. Be genuine. That's what people really want to see. They want to know who you really are. And that's what's going to attract people to you, not you, looking to be something that you're not. People really want to know that you're the same person on stage that you are off stage, right? Also, you can share your results and your vision with people. Sharing some of your wins and sharing some of the things the way you see it. It doesn't mean that you have to be all braggy or anything like that, but there are ways that we can teach you that you're going to be able to do that. And be consistent. Now, let's be consistent with good strategies, not consistent with bad strategies, because if you're consistently posting things you shouldn't, you're going to consistently not get engagement, right? But if you can be consistent posting great content, then you're going to start getting great results and you'll stay consistent with those great results. And then obviously you can start duplicating and repeating this process with your team members. Okay. It's like we said, duplication is key. Oh, go ahead, Ruth.
I love what Tiana said. Thank you for being so honest and authentic, Tiana, and authenticity wins on social media. I have, but I'm truly the hey girl person when I talk to people. So it was definitely a slap in the face. Hey, you know what? You're not alone. I was too. I was a massive spammer and I didn't even know it.
Yeah, I know.
But the key
It's so
is
true.
learning these things and really applying them and moving forward, right?
Exactly. I love that, Tiana. All right.
Okay, so don't use your company name on your public profile. Please, guys, don't do it. You want to be positioned as an expert in your area of expertise, whether you're trying to sell your product, let's say your product is a skincare product, then you could be putting yourself out with valuable tips on maybe how not to have wrinkles or how not to have dry skin in the winter. You become a valuable resource for the person who's looking for your product. Or on the recruiting side, maybe you're putting out tips on how to build a successful business. Maybe you're putting out some tips about the things that you're learning here that those 97 million entrepreneurs who are struggling out there don't know yet. They're going to start to see you as an expert and not a billboard for your business. When you start showing up as a billboard for your business, people will not pay attention, period. It doesn't work because they feel like you're just trying to get them, right? And no one likes to feel like you're trying to get them. Your Facebook profile isn't Amazon, okay? It's Facebook is a social platform, not a selling platform. Amazon is a selling platform. So you don't see people on Amazon posting pictures of their dog and their family, right? So realize that social media is the place to be social, to give value, to give tips and strategies, and to be seen as the expert. Anything other than that will force people to not reach out to you, okay? If you show up in a social and valuable way, it will force people to reach out to you because they're going to want to know more. They're going to want to thank you for your tips. They're going to want to create conversations and relationships with you. It creates trust. It doesn't push people away. Drop me some love hearts, guys, if you're starting to understand this. This is a key principle in attracting people. It also ensures that they get the right product recommendations, right? So when you do have those conversations, you want to make sure that you find out exactly what that person is looking for, not just send them a link and be so eager to sell something. People will feel that and they will push back. Like, don't forget, like, that whole concept is if someone is pushing you, you're going to push back, right? A sale, like feeling salesy, is a push, and people will push back against you. And that's not what we want to do. We want to attract them like a magnet. So create curiosity around your company, create curiosity around your products, create curiosity around you and your life, and you will have people glued to you, reaching out to you.
Yeah. And that last one is so, which I like what you said there too, creating curiosity around your life. Because I know, I've had people reach out. Actually, my daughter had someone reach out to her and go, "Oh my gosh, are you always on vacation with your family?" Because we do have the flexibility to travel a lot and we do so many things. And because of network marketing, we know people everywhere. So we're always doing something. But I just had to laugh that they're like, "Oh my gosh, you are always traveling somewhere." And, but that's okay. It created curiosity. It created this girl to reach out and find out, what is it that allows you to be able to travel so much? So people are watching.
I love some of these comments here.
Yeah.
Mara says, "At least you guys were brave enough to do the hey girl. I was too scared to do it."
That's okay, Mara. You know what? In the beginning, it got us some customers. It did work a long time ago, but it went downhill fast. It really did.
And Tiana says, "Although I love this, I'm from the South. So when I talk to people, it's usually like, hey girl." So when I'd use hey girl, I want to buy such and such, it was a slap in the face. They'd say, "Oh, you're one of those." That's very funny.
That's so true, Tiana, because we live in the South for a long time too. And that is definitely something that people say. Hey girl is a very common thing but it doesn't work the same on social media, unfortunately. Just not the same. So a social media myth, guys, that you must send 10 messages a day and post about your business or products daily to get results. This is one of the biggest myths, but I can tell you it is one that I fell for sure. Not only was I sending 10 messages a day, I was posting in hundreds of groups a day, trying to get people to reach out, about the products and stuff. And I can tell you, I don't do any of that. And I get more reach out today than I did when I was posting in those hundreds of groups. So absolutely is a myth. Michelle says, "I never had success with hey girl messages. It just wasn't authentic for me."
Yeah.
And yeah. So anyway, so guys, if you are doing the 10 messages a day, if this is something you've been told and you've been doing, just drop us a 10 below so we can kind of see who's doing that.
I love what Mara said. She said, in Spanish, we always say, hey girl, hola chica.
I love that.
Maybe that would get some more attention.
That definitely, I like the hola chica. It sounds way better than hey girl.
So secret number 4, how to tap into the exact system the top 1% are using right now on social media. And, if you have a top upline, maybe they're using it too, and maybe not telling you.
Yeah, that is possible.
So attraction marketing is what's working now, and it's what many of the top leaders are using for their businesses to attract high quality prospects who are actually looking to join teams, to build businesses. They're entrepreneurial, they're go-getters. They're using attraction marketing to rank up, and so are we. They aren't making lists of 100. They're not posting promos and sending unsolicited messages because it's not professional. They didn't get to the top by being unprofessional, guys. Let's cut to the chase. They are professional network marketers, and you can be one too. They're not hosting home parties and hotel meetings anymore. I mean, some of the real old school ones may be teaching their teams that, but if they're at the top of their companies, I guarantee you they're not doing it on their own. So
Yeah.
attraction marketing is what's working.
Yeah. And most of the times I will say, I do know a couple people who are doing this, but they're actually in their training more than they're doing anything. It's
Yeah.
not so much that they're doing a meeting. They just have big groups of people and influence because they've been in this a long time and they're doing more training, but they're training to go do that. And it's definitely not what's working today. All right. So here's what they aren't doing that we are, okay? We are teaching a simple and duplicatable online system for success, like we have talked about before. We're actually going to go into a little more detail on that in a second. We teach in a way that you do not need a fancy technology or ad budget, so they are not required. And we're partnering with a company who's innovative and staying with the trends. Even though we've got people from all different walks of life who build in all different ways, they are really in the know. They want to know. We went on to the online platform before most companies did, just because they knew that that was going to be the trend. So I'm really excited about that because our company is willing to make changes, which is great, because those companies who aren't willing to make changes typically don't stick around, like, Blockbuster, Borders Books, lots of places like that, who got beat out, by the companies who are building online. So very excited to know that we're with a company who's willing to stay ahead with the trends.
So this is exactly what we teach our team, and we want to share it here with you today because it's a highly duplicatable, simple system of using attraction marketing and social media to attract quality prospects to your business. So we teach it in 4 modules. We teach you how to attract, how to engage with people, how to evaluate the person that you're dealing with so you can determine whether they're a qualified prospect or really just a suspect. And we teach you how to conversion. What is conversion? It's sales skills, guys. We teach you how to convert that prospect into, a raving fan of your products or a raving recruit who loves your company. The action steps are really to build your brand, get leads, close sales in each module. And best of all, we have some simple done for you funnels and posts so that you can get started right away. Now, what is a funnel? So drop me a question mark if you don't know what a funnel is. Just curious in terms of the people that are watching. I'm going to cover it real quickly. A funnel is really just a way of bringing a qualified a prospect from the cold market, warming them up, and then having a conversation with you automatically. So it takes a lot of the legwork out for you, and it's all done online. Okay, so that is a funnel, and we share our funnels with our team so that they don't have to build them, they don't have to get worried about the tech, they can just start using them. And we also have weekly trainings, and we have a really cool fast start group where we work super close with these people to get them results fast in their first 90 days and really have them understanding attraction marketing and using the funnels in a way that's going to help them convert their prospects into sales and new recruits.
Absolutely. And we have a limited time offer right now for our Fast Start program. We are looking for 10 to 15, we're capping it at 15 for sure, but 10 to 15 people who would love to work with us who we are going to put into our Fast Start program starting March 1st. So anyone who joins us, 10 to 15 spots only though, because we can't work with too many people at a time, who join us before March 1st, we're going to put you into our Fast Start program for the month of March, which is which also includes a 60-day private Facebook training group with extra training and bonuses. We also have extra hands-on support from Ruth and myself, my husband Rob, and some of our other leaders on helping you get everything up and running. And we also provide 14 pieces of done for you content that in the end will equate to 1 month's content for you. That's all going to be included in that Fast Start program. I know people love it because anything that's done for you, especially when you're starting, just makes it that much easier. And we're really excited to really be able to open this up now to more people, because we're just excited because it works. We've watched it work, we've watched it duplicate, and we can't wait to get more people involved in it.
And I love the done for you stuff, Trish, because one of the challenges that we see with in our coaching business from people coming into attraction marketing and trying to learn it is they don't really know what to post. They don't really understand the funnel side. They're trying to put stuff together and they're struggling. And having this done for you sort of process, system, step-by-step training, and actual pieces of content that you literally share just makes it so easy and so duplicatable. And that's what's taken us from having to be these recruiting monsters, constantly infilling our team, to having team duplication. So that's something that, if you are interested in being part of those 10 people that we work closely with, you'll have access to those things.
Yep. And I'm excited too, because we've got some other bonuses that we didn't even throw on here. So just good stuff. So would you like to get all of this for free? And I know I love that saying, if it's free, it's for me. And that is, for the most part, pretty much true, especially when it comes to valuable content. So would you like to get this all for free? Because we've also got some exclusive bonuses that we have out there, such as our Facebook community. All right. We've got this social media training group that we have every week where we're doing live trainings for you. We have also got simple Facebook ad training for those who are interested. Not everybody is, and that's okay. We have a launch post formula to get you launched in your business. We have a live video formula that we share and teach. We have closing techniques to guarantee more sales and recruits for you in your business. And we have simple funnels and groups that we have put together to help you convert your prospects as well. And it's really cool when all this comes together and everyone starts working, because the numbers just start multiplying faster and faster. Did you have anything you wanted to add here, Ruth, or no?
No, I'm just super excited because we're seeing this duplicate in our teams now, and it's just so inspiring to see people have success finally. Because over the last 3 years, I know you're the same, Trish, we have seen so many network marketers struggling, not only in their businesses, but maybe they're trying to come online and they're just stuck and they don't feel like they're getting the support or the training or the mentorship that they need to actually have success. Because social media can be, a big space. And unless you're focused and you have a really simple to follow system along with support, people tend to get lost. And I'm just so stoked by the successes we've seen from the simple duplicatable system that we've put together.
And, I just want to add one thing that we have found too, is when people have a simple system like this and they've got strong leadership to back it, and also when they have a lot of that done for you stuff done, it really boosts your confidence in how you work your business. Because when you don't have to second guess if what you're doing is right, you feel really good about doing it. And when you can go out and do that, you are more confident. And when you're more confident, you attract more people.
Absolutely. When you show up with confidence and energy and all of those things, the attraction just starts happening. It's the way the world works.
Yes.
So imagine, guys, using social media to attract the right people into your business instead of spending your countless hours, your valuable time chasing the wrong people. Never needing to spam uninterested people again, which means not getting rejection. Changing your financial future forever. And this one, actually, Trish, when I read this and say it makes me want to cry because
Yeah.
3 years ago, I was running out of hope. I was really, really running out of hope. I was stuck in corporate. I was 54 at the time, and I had such fear that, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to work till I'm 65. And what's going to happen then when I retire? Am I going to have enough money? Am I going to be able to enjoy my life? Am I going to be able to be healthy enough? Am I going to miss out on 10 really freaking good years? And fast forward 3 years, not only, did I long leave corporate, and this February, Reg, my partner, is retiring. He's able to retire because of this home-based business. And it's because of attraction marketing. So changing your financial future forever. Sometimes we say those words, but we don't really attach the feeling to it. I challenge you guys, think about what might your life look like a year down the road, 2 years down the road, when you freaking hit it out of the park with this. What's different in your life? How does it feel? What does freedom look like? And I got to tell you, I mean, I can't even imagine being stuck in corporate anymore. It would be soul sucking.
So true. Yeah.
So guys, what if 2020 was your year? Your year to make the drastic change, the dramatic change, the learning, acquiring the skills, and being part of something that was just growing like crazy. And in a year time, 2 year time, you actually reach your goals. Imagine what that would do.
It's so true. I love that story, Ruth, too. And I'll share mine at some point as well, because yeah, it just gave me chills when you shared that, because time is going to pass no matter what, guys. It's what are you going to do to change your future, right? And it, like Ruth said, it doesn't have to take that long if you get started doing the right things. So, guys, if 2020 is your year, drop us a 2020 below, okay? And if you love what you see, if you would love some duplicatable systems, if you would love to work with people who understand attraction marketing, know how to use it, teach it, can provide you with the systems that are duplicatable for a team, then we would love for you to join us. And of course, whoever invited you to this group, we would like you to reach out to. Okay. And if it's us who invited you, please reach out to us. But we are looking for a team of go-getters. We are looking for a team of people who want to have fun, who want to change lives, and who really want to change your future. And if that is you, we would love nothing more than for you to join us, and not only join us, but be able to be a part of our Fast Start program in the month of March.
Absolutely. So have a wonderful day, guys. Thanks for joining us. We will be back again next week. And you have a wonderful week.
Yes, have a great week, guys. Bye for now.